What is up everyone, Volathis here, and I have a video that I haven't done in a while, mostly because with Final Fantasy XIV I usually watch this stuff ahead of time. But we do have a dungeon crawl video that I wanted to do sort of a first impression / reaction to. This was from the live letter 52 last night. I will be going over that in a separate video. Without further ado though, let's start the video here. Actually, I forgot to mention, for this I've already seen Don Meg because that's been covered in the media tour, so I'll be able to recognize that stuff. Other than that, a lot of this will be a surprise for me. So we got some sort of cave system here. It looks like there's some ruins on the side there. It's very dark, which I find surprising because Shadowbringers' theme is very light-based. But I guess a cave is still a cave, even in a flood of light. We have some kind of outside village here. Looks like some buildings are on fire. Oh, what was that? See if I can... Okay, well. Okay, so I think it was that Curbu over there. We also, if we go back just a little bit more, so we can see some webs here, and they're very white to stick out, but also I think it's also a sign of the light corruption to show, as well as we have the sort of scorpion monster we've dealt with in game, but they also use spider attacks. There's some eggs around there, and then these look like maybe they're eggs, but they're like feathers. So maybe we're dealing with some kind of new fuzzball enemy, but with feathers, so I guess they're not really a fuzzball. We got some more of the spider scorpions over there. Looks like a forest that's been a little corrupted. We got a Curbu attacking some kind of bear. It looks like some kind of farm here. We have some dead bodies over there. Maybe they became these Sin Eaters, or perhaps that looks like the Ox enemy we fight often in games. So by chance, maybe the Ox was corrupted by the light and became that. And then we have the, I can't think of the name of the monster we fight here, but it has very weird shaped horns. And then we have more of these, the feather fuzzball things. Maybe they're like sheep, maybe? We have another corpse, and then a very light, I think we fought that mostly as a void scent. Then we have some kind of like church here. Yeah, that was the preview we have here. It's right there. So we have more Sin Eaters here. Dead people, village on fire. Okay, so now we're like in a building structure by chance. And then a very empty place that looks like a bar, or maybe a tavern while they were waiting out the light. What is that? Looks like an armadillo monster with a club tail. And then I don't even know what this weird creature... You know what it reminds me of, actually? Like I think it's the werewolf from Courage the Cowardly Dog, but with like extra eyes. That is just creepy looking. Can't wait to fight that. And we have some kind of golem. And then there's something in the background there. Let's see if I can go back to... I think it's another armadillo with a club. We got a golem or construct here that defends the place. Maybe it patrols it. It looks like we're in a mine structure or something here. It's not the usual water texture. Maybe that's corrupted. And then we have two golems here. I don't think they're dead. I'm assuming that in this preview, if you walk over them, they'll activate. And there's just webs everywhere. Maybe those aren't webs. Maybe that's just the flood corruption, the flood of light, and there's crystals everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna fight another version of it. This version, it looks like the other one's the club. It was the points were more rounded. This is more spiked, and his back almost reminds me of like a hedgehog as well. And then there's something in the background here. I think that's another golem. And it's just panning over. Yeah, it looks like we're in some kind of mining zone. Looks like the golem was working on something. So this is Don Meg. This was covered in the media tour by several Final Fantasy XIV content creators. We got some butterflies in the back. Oh, I didn't notice this hedge here. Looks kind of like an owl, maybe? That looks really cool. Just the fading with the flowers. It's very outside looking as well. Oh, it's was that a? So this changes into like a portal. What are those? They look like cricket mushroom frog things, maybe? And we have the corrupted bear model. We got some kind of castle here. I assume a bridge would form. Also considering that the staircase goes to the lake here. Very beautiful. The water's also... Is that going up? It is totally going up. So it's almost like there's a geyser in there. Okay, it looks very nice in there. Maybe water crystals are summoning those, as we saw. And there's something on these two orbs. It might be like the magical frogs that we have in game already, or something else. Can't tell that far away. All this looks really nice. I get like a Aztec, maybe even like South American influence here. I have no idea what that is. It looks mechanical, but at the same time, maybe it's biomechanical. I'm not sure. Can't get a good view. And those, what do those statues look like? Look like owls again. I'm getting a whole lot of owl vibes in these dungeon crawls. Okay, just panning over, going through this again. Okay, so we got... So if we go back, it's just zoomed in here, but... That's probably an enemy. It's probably like a stone face enemy. Those are probably golems, and then like a cube, maybe like an osmic mechanic. Like that golem here, I almost didn't notice it. Okay, so we got more pillars here, either an underground lake or a cave. Okay, we got a bat. Okay, so these are some paintings. I think this was previewed in the launch trailer. I believe this represents Zodiark. So maybe Zodiark is chaos. We also have this bat enemy. It doesn't look like it has eyes, but I see some gem in its wings, which would lead me to believe we're going to be dealing with some kind of laser mechanics from it. Okay, so now we're more outside. We got some birds flying around, some of the buildings. We have some really big trees. And the vegetation is really taking over. It's like rainforest-esque kind of deal here. Very huge tree. Okay, so now we're outside on like a mountain. Maybe it's not a mountain. These gemstones, or I guess crystals, look very like corrupted here. Okay, that looks like a face. Oh, it's moving. So this leads me to believe we're on top of some kind of giant rock monster. It's definitely living if it's got hands like that. Attack the Sinian. What in the world? Okay, hold on. There was something there. So we have... we fought an enemy similar to this, so it's probably just the Sin-Eater version of it. It's like a temple. It looks like it's changing too, or forming. Okay, so we got some statues. Like a temple, maybe worshipping gods. Okay, we got a hedge formation. That is a weird hedge formation. That looks like someone's diving down. Oh, I didn't notice. Hold on, what was that? Back. Okay, so back there's some enemies. I think these might be the Sin-Eater versions of the succubus in game. There's 4 of them. There's something there. I think that might be a treasure chest. Looks very nice, the building structure here and all that. Okay, well, whoever this is really loved, because just look at these temple structures here. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, this is a Cerberus model. But it looks like the middle head is different here. It looks like it obviously the first thing that stands out is the mask. But it also has longer canines. And I'm not... I guess these also have masks, but this is definitely more predominant. Oh, that's a big jaw. I think even the bottom teeth are longer. Okay, this is from the Dong Mag, the boss here. Okay, so listening to the audio from that, it sounds like swords, so I'm assuming these wings are razor wings, and it looks like the core of it is just this mask. So I'm assuming a lot of dodging, and then we have... This looks like a modeling game. I don't know what it is. It escapes me, which probably means this is a Sin Eater parody of one of the enemies. I think it might be related to the World of... Not the World of Darkness. I can't remember what the quest line is called. It is the Heaven's Wards Alliance Dungeons. It's escaping me. We've seen a preview of this in the launch trailer as well as the benchmark, and I've always thought this was a cool enemy when I've seen it. It has, look at these, it's got these chains going on, the chain running, that has a long tongue, and then like it's got a tail, wings, and like hand feet. I mean, they're really just hands, but they're using hands as feet. Alright, I think that's it. Okay. So, very excited for these dungeons. A lot of them are very outside focused. At least they look like they're outside, which I really like. It's really nice to be in a dungeon and feel like you're really outside in the world, which you can't really replicate unless it's an open-ended dungeon. These are looking very vast and even a different direction. I don't, with the exception of maybe the Crystal Lake dungeon with Midgardsormr, but we're not really fighting on Midgardsormr. We're getting to him. Versus this one, I think we're going to be fighting on top of whatever kind of monster this is. So that'll be a really cool mechanic. But with that being said, like I said, I will cover the live letter in a separate video. I just wanted to do this separately because I hadn't had a look at it. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button as well as share this video. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe as well as ring that bell for notifications. With that being said, it has been a pleasure, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.